An anti-corrupt group, Network Against Corrupt and Trafficking Initiative, has accused the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) of lacking the impetus to investigate and prosecute a former governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, on grounds of embezzlement of funds by him, his friends, and family members. The group, who made this known in Abuja, expressed dissatisfaction over the slow pace of investigations into the alleged crimes. The Director of Compliance of the group, while speaking to journalists, says the group has provided enough evidence to crime alleged, accusing the EFCC of being corrupt and betraying public trust in its ability to investigate and prosecute financial crimes.
We gathered you here today to intimate you of what happened under the administration of a past Delta State Governor, Mr. Ifeanyi Okowa. We are at a loss at why the EFCC and ICPC have not started investigating and prosecuting him despite looting over 500 billion naira from the state money. We have submitted petitions to such effect for months. A statement from Delta has also submitted a petition. If the EFCC will constantly turn a blind eye to such corruption that happened under Okowa, which makes that of ex-governor Yahaya Bello's 88 billion naira a child's play, then they should let Yahaya Bello walk scot-free. It seems that the EFCC is in bed with ex-governors from the South-South, who are the biggest looters in this country. South-South is the richest region in Nigeria. You and I know that, but we are surprised that when these guys finishes their tenure and we avail these anti-corruption agencies with information that could help people get back their funds, we find out that we don't see prompt actions in bringing these people to book, in helping the people recover the money looted from their treasuries. We have painstakingly investigated and audited many of the financial records of the state available to us and detailed our findings here as part of our press briefing today. The diversion of funds and primitive massive acquisition of property by Okowa and his family members is enough to make him family and cronies jail. Despite the over 3 trillion naira that came into the Delta State coffers under the 8 years tenure of Okowa, a staggering sum of 600 billion that cannot be accounted for was borrowed by him. That is despite this huge amount that accrued to the state when Okowa was a governor. Okowa still left that state indebted, heavily indebted. We have documents showing how the former governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, and his daughter, Marilyn Bolahan Okowa, who was a senior special assistant on girl child education and now Delta State House of Assembly member, refused to declare their companies before the code of conduct, but rather used to collect contract from the same establishment. They both serve as elected and appointed public service holders in political capacity. We have appealed, we have petitioned the anti-corruption agencies, namely the EFCC and ICPC, to further take up this issue with the concerned and indicted office holders, public office holders. But up till now, I do not know if you know, but I do not know, or I have not heard, that even Okowa has any day been invited for questioning. I begin to ask myself, what is happening in this our country, where some people stealing from the public treasury made themselves larger than life, refuse to account for their stewardship to those that legitimize the power they wield. It calls for concern. And you saw what is happening in Kogi State. Do you know why that young man refused to show up? He knows that is the trend. He knows with money you can beat the system. We are challenging these anti-corruption agencies to prove to us that our claims are wrong, and want to see them prosecuted, and want the people's money to be recovered for the good of the people. That is what we are asking.